Good evening. Time to express with the best. Akila Roberts, your phenomenal expressions coach, here to give you YouTube special from the very one and only Rachel Rogers on We Should All Be Millionaires as she discusses $1 million decisions versus broke ass decisions. Amen. So she goes into depth on $1 million decision is one that creates time and energy, frees up mental space, reduces little petty stuff, creates space for stuff that actually matters to you, allows you to feel free and secure and strong, and creates options instead of eliminating options. Create possibilities instead of minimizing the actual possibility. It's that feeling that your life is expanding instead of contracting. As you can imagine, a broke decision is one that does the opposite. A bad is one that steals your time and energy, depletes mental space, increases the pettiness, prioritize it above everything that's greater, prioritizes petty stuff that goes beyond your greatest desires, makes you feel weak and insecure and trapped, and eliminates the options rather than creating them. That's the difference between $1 million decision and a broke ass decision. So we want to create time and energy, free up our mental space, reduce pettiness, and free up our minds to have better things to think about, worry about. Um, we want to feel secure and safe and strong versus depleting, stealing, feeling weak, and being insecure. The road to becoming a millionaire is paved with $1 million choice. Courageous, delightful decisions that prioritize your well being and your wealth. When you prioritize your well being and your wealth, it benefits everyone around you. And it is actually the opposite of being selfish. A lot of people would think that's being selfish, but it's prioritizing what is needed and what is not needed, what you want in your world and what you don't want in your world. Most of us are smart women who understand the difference between a broke ass decision and $1 million decision, but we keep making bad moves anyways. Why is that? Ask yourself, why do we do the things that we do? Examples that she came up with: letting a house guest stay with you for a week, even though you know this would interrupt your work schedule, your peace, and your well being. But what you should do is tell that guest that they can stay for 2 nights, maybe, and give them a list of hotels that they can stay at for the remainder of their trip. Amen. Another example: walking the dog yourself every morning and night, even though you don't enjoy it and you're always tired. If you have money, you can hire a dog walker. Problem solved. That goes for anything: cooking, cleaning, house chores. When you got money, you can pay for stuff like that versus trying to do it yourself. Amen. Your car breaks down and you take it to the mechanic to fix it, and it's the third time that this done happened. You can head to the dealer and trade it in and get a more reliable car. You make dinner for your spouse and kids every night, even though you work hard just like everyone else in your household. Maybe we can limit that when we get some money. We can limit that to making dinner maybe once or twice a week and then inviting people out to eat, or actually getting a help partner, a spouse, a friend to come so you can put your feet up. Because just like you work hard and you want to eat, everybody in the house need to eat too. They should be contributing. Amen. These are decisions that you need to make within your household. Your childhood trauma is getting in the way of your happiness, but you can't find therapy to do anything about it. You need to understand that your mental health is essential to your well-being and your wealth. So do some research and find a affordable therapist, and also read up on some books. Books are definitely a substitution to going to the doctor's office. Let's say you don't want to hire help in your business, so you spend 20 hours a week doing admin work. If you recognize the value of the work, you can hire a part time assistant and free up some of your time. You do your own laundry because you can't imagine a stranger handling your own underwear. They have drop off services that can do that. People who actually make a living by doing other people's laundry. Utilize the services. So this is when we start thinking about, when you get money, what would you do? What are the things that you're going to do once you get the money? Amen. But also be mindful that we don't want to be wasting our money. But this is the mindset of a person who has money. Amen. The first thing that the three reasons why we make broke decisions when we have the opportunity to make $1,000,000 decisions is because we want to be liked. That's the first bad move that we make, and the bad a bad mindset that we need to change is we do all of these things because we want to be liked. You want to belong. Belonging is essential to survival. Once our needs are substantial, um, we we get better sleep. We feel more safe. Um, that's a biological need that is built into our DNA, and for a good reason, because it's helpful when we feel needed and when people need us. We feel good. This explains the intense need to be liked. According to Matthew, one of the founders of a um, cognitive neuroscience program, he explains that the importance of social connection is so strong that when we are rejected or experience other social pain, our brains hurt in the same way they do when we feel physical pain. You ever be somewhere and you're trying to mingle and you're trying to be sociable, but you get this bad vibe, comes out of nowhere, and it might give you a headache, or it might make your chest hurt, and it's just the energy is just not right? Pay attention to those things. The consequence for social exclusion has been found to influence many negative behaviors. We developed traits that designed us to prevent rejection and encourage acceptance. A lot of things that we like to do to feel accepted is to join the bandwagon, is to follow suit with whatever is popular at the moment. Whatever is going on at the moment, that's what everybody decides to do. It's kind of robotic and AI, because it's like you lose yourself trying to be other people and trying to follow what other everyone else is doing based off of what they see on a TV screen or on a social media platform. And then it's not even that there's just one person doing it. One person might have started doing it, and now they have 15 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people doing the same thing. Great for them. Great for them. But where's the authenticity in yourself if you just gonna follow what everybody else is doing? Strive to be different, or strive to be the creator. Strive to be different and to stand out and set your own level, your own foundation. When you do that, nobody can take that away, because things are going to change. And I don't want to be, and you shouldn't want to be, a mouse on a wheel. running, just running a race and running and running and running and running and running and doing everything because everybody's doing this. Oh, they doing that. Oh, let me go over here and do that. Going over here. Oh, they doing this. And we all doing it together. So we all cool. Now we all friends. Now we all making money together. We breaking bread because you're me and I'm you and we see each other. It's kind of like an Illuminati type of cult that becomes created when that social um, atmosphere comes alive. Amen. High achieving women experience social backlash because of their success, and specifically their behaviors create and their behaviors that they created, because a lot of people see a successful woman or a successful man and automatically they want to imitate that. They want to imitate it. And then they also scrutinize it. They also make fun of it. They also pick at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't pick at the person itself. I pick at the culture, the cult of it all. Um, if a woman acts assertive or competitive or wants to try to act competitive towards other people, it pushes everybody to perform at their highest level. You see somebody doing something, oh, she getting number one, oh, she's selling this and she's breaking records. Oh, that means I gotta get on my game. That means I gotta come up with this and this and this and this and this and this and that. And it's like, why can't we just be happy? Why can't we just be happy for that person? Why do we have to feel like we have to be in a competition? I'm just think about it. Um, it violates the beliefs that about women who are feminine and feminists. Um, if women's likability is both a human need and it comes with serious monetary consequences, meaning that if everything that I do, I have to spend money on. If I want to look a certain way, I got to get my hair done. I have to get my nails done. I have to buy nice clothes, and I have to do all of these things, and that goes into me a monetary consequence because I have to spend and I have to give and I have to give. And what are you going to get back besides a like or a view? You know, that can then, if you get enough likes, if you get enough views, then you might start getting paid. But what about the morals and the values of self that you lose in that? Amen. So we have to kind of, it's a thin line being rich and having money and striving to to be a certain way and look a certain way and be able to still have that money at the end of the day, because you don't want to go broke just to be liked. You get paid on Friday, you go out, you have fun, you buy drinks, everybody drinks on me. Hey, drinks on me. We're partying. And on Monday you broke. And you did all of that to be liked and to be seen and just for people to want you. Um, so we have to make better decisions when we do that. Amen. The second bad thing that we do is that we hang out with people who don't make good decisions. And the third thing that we do is that we live in environments that are not helpful to our well being. Um, and we'll go into that on another day, but let's just start thinking about how we can make changes on bettering our well-being and ourself. It's not always about looking the part, and it's not always about the money, because yes, you can pay for certain things to look a certain way, but it doesn't always have to be costly. You can still spend, you can still look nice and not have to spend the bank and pay $1,000. and go broke. Manage your money properly. Do the right thing. Do the self-evaluation. And I promise you, at the end of the day, when you reflect and when you look back at that bank account and when you look back at those pictures and those videos, you are still going to feel the same way. Amen. That is my time. Thanks for riding the express train. Peace and love.